One thing I should have covered much earlier on is open voicings for autumn leaves. And I'm going to do that now and give you some ideas on how to practice it. I'm going to be using what they call the Berklee College of Music magic formula and some of the PDFs describing this are going to be down in the description. And I will do it on Chordy at the end of the video so you can see what I'm doing. And it may not be exactly the same, but it'll be close. So one thing to help you learn these open voicings is to not play the melody and just play the chords that you're going to use. So the melody, of course, goes, and it's going to end on E flat there. So we want our chord to have E flat up on top. And the formula for what I'm doing is root 5, 3, 7, 3. And that would be the formula for any chord with the third on top. If it was a C dominant or a C major seventh, it still is root 5th, 3, 7, 3. But this is a minor seventh, so it's this way. And now we play an F chord, and there is no melody note here. You know, this note's either tied or there is a rest or something. So, and then we can pick any voicing we want. I'm going to pick a very simple one and just have an F on top as well as on the bottom. And the formula here is 1, 7, 3, 5, 1. And I would say, you know, if you're starting to study these open voicings, to learn major sevenths, minor sevenths, and dominant sevenths. You know, there's 6 other chord types that you could go through, but these are the ones you're going to use the most and the ones that you really have to have for automatic recall. The other ones, you can learn them as you need them, but these are important. And there are 4 formulas for each one of these chords. There's a formula for the root on top, a formula for the 7th on top, though I think if this is a major 7th chord, what would it be? Oh, it's a dominant chord. So, yeah, that's with the 3rd on top. This is with the 5th on top, and then this one's with the 7th on top, okay? So you've got 4 formulas and 3 different chords that you're going to work on, minor 7ths, major 7ths, and dominant 7ths, and 12 different keys. So that's 4 times 3 times 12, okay? I think that's what, 144. And I'll give a little outline at the end of the video on maybe how to work on these. We're leaving out the melody now. And our next melody note is going to be up here on D with a B flat major 7th. And then I'll use this same formula for the next chord, E flat major 7th. Now, here's one that I did not include. It's a minor 7, but with a flat 5. And you see, once you know these basic formulas, it's pretty easy to alter them a little bit for some of the other chords. A minor 7th, A minor 7 flat 5. And then I'm going to use the same formula again with the 3rd on top, root 5, 7, 3, root 5, 3, 7, 3. And there's my melody note. And let's use a minor major 7th, all right? It's like a minor chord. I'm not sure if I'm following the formula on this. I think it actually would be this. And then I'm going to use a minor 6 chord as well. Now, personally, I think I like it better with this voicing. But that is not one of the magic formula voicings. But, you know, we can make changes if we want. And then we repeat all that. And then let's go to the bridge. So right here we have A minor 7 flat 5. And this time, since the root's on top, it's a 1, a 7, 3, 5. And notice that's a flat 5. And 1. And then here I'm just going to play any kind of a D7 chord. All right. I mean, I could have done it like with the 5th on top or the 7th on top or anything, but I just picked this one with the 3rd on top. And then the melody. And here we have the 3rd on top, so we're getting a lot of practice on this particular formula. 1, 5, 3, 7, 3. And then that one goes again. Now we have C minor, and of the 4 formulas, this is the only one that has something besides root and 5th in the left hand. This one, when you have the root on top, it's root 7th here. Then 3, 5, 1. And I'll use that same formula down here for F. And of course, if you do this slow enough, you can play the melody too. But if you want to just practice the open voicings, you know, you go dun dun da 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 dun 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 da dun dun da. I think I might like dun da da da. Da, 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 da. Okay, now 5th is on top of this one. Da, da, da. And we have A on top of this chord. So I used the same formula there. Root 5, 7, 3, 5. And same formula here, even though it's a different kind of chord. Root 5, 7, 3, 5. Now here comes a great part. And here, once again, we have the 5th on top. All right. And now we have a diminished chord. And I'm just going to give you a good voicing for it. So, all right, there's our tritone. Here's another tritone. So that makes up the full diminished chord like that. But we're spreading it out here using open voicings. And our D is up there on top. So we've got... We're going to go to F minor with the 5 on top. And just to give you a nice voicing here, it's not part of any of the formulas or anything, but root 7, 3, 13, 9. Okay, so the whole sequence then. Now, could we have done it an easier way? Let's see. Yeah, we could just come down and hit the same formula with B flat, like that. And then we get an E flat. Now, this one could be a major 7th, a major 6th, or a dominant 7th. But the note up here is not a chord tone. And up to now, we've had mostly chord tones for our melody. So what we can do is we can play this formula, 1, 5, 7, 3, 7. That's the formula when you have a 7th on top. And then we're going to lower that to the melody note, just alter it. And now we've got a nice chord. All right, so again. What did I do? I forgot. That was it. And then here's our 5 on top. You know, this was a pretty easy formula too, because if you think about just playing a D chord like that, and then you just lower that for the 7th. And so I think it's an easy formula to practice. And since we're almost at the end of the song, let's talk about how to practice. All right. A minor 7th, a minor 6th, a minor with a major 7th. You could use any one of those. How to practice? Well, take a formula. Let's take the one with the root on top. So we're going to use 1 and 7 here. And we're doing a dominant 7th chord. So I could do it like this, carefully moving up in half steps. Go all the way up to another, a whole octave. Or we can go back down. All right, we can keep on going. Now, a great way to practice, since music moves along the cycle, is it this way or is it this way? It's really this way, from C to F, to B flat, to E flat. And by doing it this way, you'll get the same black and white shape over and over again. I mean, 2 or 3 usually in a row, that'll be like the same shape. So now look at E, A, and D. See, I was playing all white keys except this thumb was on a black key on each one of those chords. E, A, and D. And then G, I think that might be the only one with all white keys, I'm not sure. But C and F kind of feel the same. This thumb was on a black key for both. And I'm going around again. B flat's kind of unique, but I believe E flat and A flat both feel the same, right? So got all black keys except for one white key and A flat. And these are voicings that you can change and add to and alter, but you can't do that unless you really know the basic thing. And another way you can practice them, and this is even harder, is to just randomly write out, the roots of the chord. Go C, E, B flat. Just random. Just put them in random order, and then see if you can do them. All right. Let's say, what did I say? C, E, B flat. Let's do another one. C, E, B flat, and D. All right. That's no cycle of fifths in there. So. And we'll do, let's do major sevenths. C, E, B flat, and I can't remember the last one, D. Okay? Hey, and you might come up with a good song that way. Who knows? So those are some ideas about practicing, and now here's the chordy version of that to help you all that have a little trouble reading the notes on the page, and that's okay. A lot of great musicians could not read notes, but I encourage you to work on that a little bit. It does help.